And when we talk about Candace Owens, we needed to address, the not mother of the internet as well, Megyn Kelly. You know that Megyn has had, let's say, a bad streak of comments about Candace Owens. That I don't know at what point she's going to apologize with all the insanity that her friend, that she has grown closer together, has been spewing. And she has not been attacking Erica Kirk whatsoever. I would like to know what has Megyn Kelly to say right now. Oh my God, what has Megyn Kelly to say right now? And again, I need to do a big shout out to Nathan Livingstone, Milkbark TV on X. He makes the most excellent compilations of videos. He's like Maze Moore as well. Make sure that you give Nathan a follow on X, one of the best accounts I follow. He made this supercut of Megyn Kelly going back and forth about Candace, that this is a sight to behold.
Candace is a young mom of like 3 young kids.
Okay, this has music. I have to get rid of the music because you know that I don't know what kind of copyright can pop out, but I have just a button that I just push the button and we are good to go.
Candace is a young mom of like 3 young kids. It's my prerogative if I say to myself, that is not someone I wish to attack. I won't do it.
I think
now it's like a point of pride.
Is that what Candace is accusing Erica of?
Yes.
Of murdering her own husband? Okay. Like I said, I don't take in that content, and I have since learned it is not true. Candace has not made that claim.
Okay, she hadn't made that claim literally or directly by November 11, but what about now?
She's specifically been defending Erica Kirk.
She has been defending Erica Kirk. I want to know what Megyn Kelly has to say right now.
I really fully believe God's role for me here is to possibly play a role in getting this whole thing to a better place.
I remember that when she was playing out, I have been the mediator in this. You don't know what is happening behind closed doors. You don't know how much I've been suffering and working with it between these two. You don't know what is happening, so you don't have any word or saying in here. I am literally the mother of, not the mother of the internet, but the mother of mediation. Does the body language show honesty? Asks Margie. I think her body language shows stubbornness. She's stubborn, and by the way, I think that's something that has brought Megyn Kelly to where she is, being stubborn. That is a feature, not a bug on her, but it's working against her in this scenario. She comes out as way too cocky about this. And the problem is that she has doubled down on this so many times that I don't see her backing down or apologizing anytime soon.
Place.
What I really want is for Candace to move on from Turning Point and Erica. Maybe Candace does want an off-ramp. I'm willing to try.
Erica Turning Point became the focus of Candace Owens. And honestly, Tucker, from that point forward, I worked with Turning Point and Erica regularly.
She even went to this Turning Point AM Fest, right? Megyn Kelly was there. And let's say that she benefited from Turning Point's platform. And she said that she loves everyone at Turning Point. And what now? What now? I would like to know.
But for the whole time, I was in close contact with them. And then ultimately, Erica was asking me if I would help forge a meeting with them, broker a peace, trying to shame me because I haven't spoken out on the Erica-Candace conflict. I don't have any pearls of wisdom other than go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. You have no fucking clue what's going on.
All right. Yeah, we do have a clue of what's going on. We don't have a clue of what's going on behind closed doors, but we do know what is happening in front of the cameras. So, Megyn, you might want to address what is happening in front of the cameras. If you say that you have grown closer to Candace, if you say that you love Erica Kirk, maybe, just maybe, if you have the platform that you have, and you know this, you have a responsibility with your audience. Unless you don't want to mess with Candace's audience. Because, I mentioned this is another video. Most likely, you have this Venn diagram in which you have this is Megyn's audience and you have Candace's audience, and they overlap. They have this huge overlap, and Megyn doesn't want to, mess with that. She doesn't want to mess with her numbers. She's more afraid of her numbers, of her views, of her subscribers, of her bottom line than the truth. Think about that. Megyn Kelly is more afraid and more concerned with her bottom line than the truth. When, ironically, being adamant, looking for the truth, is what brought her here. And she's about to lose it all because of that. We need Alanis Morissette right now.
You don't know what I do behind the scenes.
We are doing a couple of episodes to separate fact from fiction when it comes to the background of Erica Kirk. You are going to hear her actually be the first person to say an expression that has been used a lot. She's going to remind people that everybody grieves differently. 5.5 days after Charlie was announced dead.
Because it's a fact. Because it is a literal and objective fact that everyone grieves differently. And you don't have a camera following Erica Kirk 24 hours a day, every day after Charlie Kirk died. That is the other thing. That is the other false argument, the argument that crumbles under its own weight. How does that work? It doesn't work that way. In no way it works that way. So I don't know what this video, by the way, is about. Not about Candace or about Erica Kirk. This section is about Megyn Kelly. So my question to Megyn Kelly again is, are you realizing what is happening right now and you're doing literally nothing about that? Again, you want to keep benefiting from Turning Point, from Erica Kirk? That's what you want? I don't know. Maybe Megyn Kelly is a narcissist as well?
Do our best to continue to make Turning Point USA the behemoth that he wanted it to be.
Hearing her sound like she's about to cry when she discusses specifically them keeping their jobs, not Charlie, but Charlie having been assassinated in front of the world, but the prospect of their employment.
That call lasted for more than 5 or 6 minutes, or at least the clip that we have. I had this clip. I think this was a section back in the Candace section. It was so long. I didn't want to play it for so long. But again, how many other Zoom calls, how many other interactions, how many others, you're jumping to conclusions from just one thing, just a couple seconds. It's like body language. You can just jump to conclusions from just one gesture.
I do believe with all of the new information that I'm getting, and it is a lot, that she has been orchestrating this entire PR campaign.
You fail to understand there are real humans involved here. And
she's speaking, and she's doing the bird gesture. This is the thing that annoyed me the most. She's speaking and she has this absolute 100% Karen attitude. I mean, I don't need to tell Megyn Kelly what she should do with her image, with her brand or whatever. But if you ask me, I would tell you this ain't it. And you know that fate loves irony. I don't know if that expression fits in here. But I remember that like 1 year ago, I was really campaigning because I would like to do collaborations with Megyn Kelly. And say, hey, Megyn, I'm no body language. Maybe I can do something in your show. And it never amounted to anything. It was, I remember Dan Wooten got me in contact with her producer. And her producer answered my emails. All right, we'll call you if we know anything. Never call them. And now I am grateful that they never call, because I would be embarrassed to have been going on her show. That's why I need to go alone. Yeah, like I go full Batman. No Robin, no nothing. Alone. I work alone.
Actually being able to touch grass and have relationships with them,
Touch grass. All right, girl. You're so Gen Z now.
which is something I'm doing, could prove to actually benefit all involved.
You can even check out this clip, which is that her in a car. Stacey, just everywhere. On the phone, Stacey is there capturing every moment. Me, I needed my sister to fly in to be by my side. My husband, my cousin. Erica needed the head of gifts and donations. I find that to be very strange.
Very well played. This was from Milk Bar TV again. This guy is great with his edits. Again, I don't know what to tell you. You don't need to be the mother of the internet to have an opinion about something, especially if on one hand you say that you are very close with one of the parties and you're benefiting from the other party. So if you have millions of subscribers and this is could jeopardize things like, the midterm elections, then you might want to talk about that. If not, you would be seen as a hypocrite. It's not like somebody's going to expose you like a hypocrite, but you're going to expose yourself as a hypocrite. Not that I care, not my problem, not my circus, not my monkeys. You do what you do, not mother of the internet, Megyn Kelly. But I would like to know, what do you think about this in the comments? My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Bottom Language Guy. Much love.